Here we go. Match of the week is underway. Chris O'Reilly here with you for the next 60 minutes of handball. Barca, as I mentioned before, attacking from right to left on your screen in their pink tops and green shorts. And in the dark grey kit, it's the home side, HBC Nantes. And as I predicted, Aaron Palmerson starting at left back, Lucas Hendrich in the centre. Ludovic Fabregas in on the line, the French international. Another French international, Dika Mem at the right-hand side. First goal of the game to that man, Aaron Palmerson. Made it look easy as well, dancing through the centre of the defence after the line switch. And with Barca in such fine scoring form, 72 goals in their opening two games. And with Nantes having scored 35 last week, we should expect this one to be an all-out goal fest, but time will tell. Brie milled out pre-game as one to watch out for him. And a bit of confidence like that in the opening minute or two does not go astray in a game like this. Good start for him. And a bit of a let-off, though, for Nantes to let that counter-attack really tear through them, having come so close to scoring down the other end. Transition defense is a vital aspect when you play against this Barca team who can just tear you to threads in an instant over and over again, as Celia found out last week, particularly in those final 15 minutes of the game. Palmerson cuts out to the left-hand side. Lucas Hendrich off the crossbar. Picked up on the rebound. Rock Velio. Transition ball brought over the halfway line by Rock Ovnicek. Ovnicek looking around and decides to slow it down. Kirill Lazarov, another former Barca player, out in right back, his final season of competitive handball, big ball over the top, and it's recycled by Valero Rivera. Barca with a very aggressive defense here. Aitor Arinho starting out in left wing in attack, and he's at the top of this right wing defense. Lazarov cuts inside, looks to the line. By Aaron Palmerson. Lazarov again. This time he does find the line. Dragan Pech-Malbec, he gets himself a penalty. Not much, but Lucas Hendrich can do it. Tried to ride the challenge and ended up well inside. And it was either going to be a goal or a penalty. They decide for the penalty. And it's Valero Rivera stepping up to the 7-meter line to face Kevin Muller. And that's easy if you like. No messing around from the penalty line there for Valero Rivera. And after 3 minutes of play here, it's 1-1. Ball out to Aitor Arinho. Good save, Nielsen. Very bright start for him, and he's lobbing it and down the other end. Dragan Pech-Malbec earned himself a penalty moments ago, gets himself on the scoreboard now. A very bright 30 seconds there for Nantes. And, well, that's one way to shut the crowd up. Aaron Palmerson rocketing that one in. As you can see, Javi Pascal, Barca coach, deciding that he's going to wear a mask, and that's not going to stop him from barking out instructions today. Using a bit of sign language as well, as you can see in the bottom left-hand side of your screen. A fantastic atmosphere in here. I just love the bands in French handball. So cool with the brass bands. And that attempt to find Pech-Malbec is cut out. Just one right wing out and out today as well for Nantes, and that's Sebastian Augustinusson. He's waiting there on the right-hand side, the Dane. Oh, Kirill Lazarov. Wow. The jump shot isn't what it used to be, but he can still place a shot like nobody's business. Ball into the line is almost connected. The free throw given to Barca. A very strong start for this Nantes side. Don't always start the brightest, but they did last week against Kiel. And full of confidence, this team, despite all of their injuries. Just playing free and easy. Very entertaining handball from them. And they'll be up for this challenge today, that's for sure. Nice cutout, picked up by Nielsen. And they're not really pushing the fast breaks here, not in the first wave anyway. Ovnicek tries to wake his way through. Oh, Rock Ovnicek. Well, I said they weren't trying to push the first wave, but he did that all by himself. Ovnicek, great goal. And down the other end, Lucas Indrich brings it back to a one-goal game. Where did they take that shot in the end from? Well, it was out of back position from about 10 meters out. Not a classic fast break, particularly after it was a short pass by Nielsen originally, but he just pushed the pace, and Barca with one caught sleeping on that occasion. Ovnicek lays it out to Lazarov. In comes Brie on the empty switch. Brie's got a bit of space. He puts it in, but the whistle blew from the Swiss referees beforehand. Lazarov. Ovnicek. Brie, he's got space. Lays it off to Lazarov, though, into the line. Isn't perfect, but Vargas, and a chance in the fast break now. Mem takes it over up towards 10 meters. Palmerson, he's got space. Nice ball out to the left-hand side to Aitor Aurelio, and he sneaks that one in on the near post. After having his first shot saved, plenty of space this time. Just drops in a little cheeky spin past the standing leg of Nielsen. And we're all square. Almost 7 minutes played here. 8 goals scored already. Evenly between Nantes and Barca. Brie to Ovnicek. Around comes August Innocent as the second line player. Ball into the line is no good there, and a bit of dragging from behind as well from Aurelio. He pats Dragan on the back and tells him that was nothing, pal. It wasn't really anything either. Got blocked down from the shot from Ovnicek, and fast break opportunity here for Barca, put away, and that's how dangerous they are. Aitor Aurelio, 2 goals in a row for him. From the man born in Wales, would you believe it? Most famous Welsh handball player out there. He's of course a Spanish international, so no snapping on him up for the Great British team, but born in Wales. Line switch for Nantes. Lazarov. Brie, he's got a bit of space, but lays it off to Lazarov again. Looking forward to see what Brie can do today. Maybe a bit too cautious on that occasion. He's got space around 9-10 meters, but maybe Barca know exactly what they're doing to deal with him as well. Ball into the line eventually, out to the right wing. Oh, a bit of a slip there from Alex. Not what you expect to see from the top scorer of the competition. Tried to lob Emil Nielsen there, but not enough resin on the ball, perhaps. Ovnicek, and interesting there to see Ovnicek have to lean in to get the instructions across. That's not something many players are dealing with at the moment in the empty arenas. But here, packed crowd in Nantes. Lazarov. Lazarov again. Looking a bit lost at the moment. Barca's defense stepping out, punching the ball out to the left wing, but Rivera has to recycle and go in as a second line player. Looking around for some help. Ovnicek blocked down and picked up by Malbec. Excellent effort there from the line player. Still looking a bit lost though. Opportunity here, perhaps. Shot comes in and it's saved. Great defending by Barca, pushing the counter-attack now, and they decide there's no need to rush it anymore. That is excellent, excellent defending. Absolutely smothering that Nantes attack, and I did mention before that they were looking fairly comfortable and slowing things down, but on that occasion, Barca right on top of them, giving them no space to breathe and no real outlets. Ball slipped out of the hands, and the referee's aside. It's Rockfelio's ball. Lazarov now brings it up to 9 meters. He goes alone. Save. Perez de Vargas again. Easy stuff for Gonzalo. A few big saves for him. Dika absolutely fires that one into the top left-hand corner. And all of a sudden, 4 goals in a row from Barca, and they lead 6-4. 10 minutes played here in Match of the Week. And Barca showing just how incredibly dangerous they are. Not just in defense, but in attack as well. And here's a name and a half for me to pronounce for you. Lucas de la Bretesh in at centre back now for Nantes. Waiting in the left-hand side now, and here he is, de la Bretesh. Ball out to Lazarov, that's nicely done, out to the wing! And it's a good goal. Sebastian Augustinason didn't really get a touch so far in the opening 10 minutes, but once he did, made no mistake, and the ball slipped again out of the hands of Lucas Indrich. A fast break opportunity, that's not a great pass, but it ends up in Valero Rivera's hands, and it's all square again. 2 goals for Nantes, and the crowd are loving it. Whew. Well, need any reminder just how quickly these games change? Well, there you go. 4 goals in a row for Barca, looking comfortable, and all of a sudden, Nantes back level. And a change here in the backcourt for Barca as well, with Haniel Langaro, Brazilian left back, signed over the summer. Comes in on the empty switch, and here he is on the ball. Lays it off to Sindrich. A couple of men on the ground, but the referees say play on for a moment and decide that you need the floor swept up. Good call there. Not sure what happened, but a couple of bodies ended up on the ground. Interesting decision there from Alberto Entrerios, deciding to take Roko Chekov. A couple of dodgy shots. Lucas de la Bretesh coming in for a big chance here. In the line as well, Luis Frade, Portuguese line player, another summer signing for Barca. Dika, bottom left-hand corner, easy as you like. Snap shot, quick shot there for him. Released it as soon as Emil Nielsen guessed one way. And Barca with the lead again. That's Thiago Petros and Luis Frade in the centre block for Barca. Petros drops back. Ball into the line, that's a good pass, it's going to be a penalty. And that was the risk with that Barca defense there. I think Frade came out just a moment too late. He was trying to make his way back in, had no opportunity to react to Valero Rivera making his way in from the left wing. He earns himself a penalty, and he's going to take it. Evan Muller back in between the posts to face Valero Rivera. Scored one already from the 7-meter line. Takes it this time. And oh! He just slides that one wide to the left. Had the keeper beat, I think. At least from this angle. Slide it out to the left-hand side. No goal. Dika down the other end. He spins that one past Nielsen. And that's 3 goals. Very good succession for him. Very bright start for Dika. Lazarov. Decide to switch things around here. And for the first time in this game, Adria Figueras, 2-time European champion with Spain. Knows a lot of these guys very well. Grew up playing handball in Barcelona with some of them. Played against the rest of them for Granada over and over again over the last few years. It's a smack in the face of Brie as he tried to take that shot. As you see a gorgeous spin there past Emil Nielsen. Not much the Dane could do about that one. He had a very bright start to the game, a couple of big saves, but since then hasn't really had a chance to get into it. And unfortunately for Nantes, there's no Cyril Dumoulin today, so it is really all down to Nielsen. Oh, good bounce shot into the top right-hand corner. All the tricks Kirill Lazarov has, and Perez of Vargas knows he probably should have done better there. Although when it's so well placed, that bounce shot, and it bounces into the top right-hand corner, can't be too harsh on yourself. A couple of more changes now for Barca. Bringing in the two Slovenians. Eurodolonets at right back. Bas Jans out in the right wing. Jans, a new signing from Kielce over the summer. Really exciting player as we see Sindrich. As he got that shot in, he landed just beforehand, so the referees gave the penalty instead. Just tripped over the leg of Ekmalbek. And hobbling off there, landed I think pretty heavily on the knee. But still able to have a discussion with Aaron Palmerson there. So plenty of changes for both sides, but particularly Barca. And now Alex Gomez missed his first shot from the right wing. Now from the penalty line, save Nielsen! How do you like that, Emil Nielsen? I was just saying he hasn't had a save in a while. Well, he shows us all with a great stop, and there's not often that Alex Gomez misses from the 7-meter line. Tried to drop it over the head of Nielsen there. The stony-faced Dane was not to be beat on that occasion. As we approach the quarter-hour mark, Nantes trailing by a goal. Can Lazarov put that right? He lays it off to the right-hand side. Lazarov now in the middle, Brie at the left, and it's a bit slow line. Unfortunate for Figueroas. Good save, first of all, from Perez de Vargas. And down the other end, Aaron Palmer tries to find the line. He does. Oh, back behind the back pass. Well, that was a trick play all over the place. Not exactly what they had in mind, but in the end, it ends up in the hands of the Icelandic talisman, and he puts it away to give Barca a 2-goal lead yet again. Ovnicek now back in the center. Della Pratesh out to the right-hand side, lays it off to Lazarov. And Ekmalbek out in the left wing. I'll talk about that if he gets the ball, but in the meantime, Lazarov, Ovnicek out to the wing, but it's a poor pass and it goes out over the end line. Perez de Vargas wastes absolutely no time, leaving it to Bas Jans, bottom left-hand corner. 10 goals brought up for Barca, first of the day for the Slovenian. I was thinking a timeout is needed there, particularly to sort out what's happening in the left wing. Let's listen to what the coaches have to say to their players.
Andiamo con il CDU, un contrat face à frère, et du diago double. L'attaque fort et vous tu passes. Et si tu veux glisser, tu glisses. D'accord, le repli défensif d'abord. Ok? Hey, on se calme un peu, mais il faut continuer à attaquer fort. On a continué à commencer à attaquer un peu parallèle, et puis on glisse un petit peu plus, il n'y a pas la possibilité de mettre le bloc, ok? Les gars, hey, c'est pas que tactique, on subit tout les gars, on a dit on leur donne rien, on leur donne tout les gars. Allez là!
We'll see what solutions Nantes come up with there. There's the moment when the mask doesn't quite cover the instructions, or it covers them too much, and Pascual just needs to let loose. Let's go back on now as we're back underway. 17 minutes played here in Match of the Week in Nantes, France. At the moment, the home side is struggling a bit. Ovnicek. Oh, he goes alone, earns a penalty. That's a nice bit of play and a 2-minute suspension. The old 1-2 there. But he's taking a big smack to the head for his troubles. Taking his time to get up there. Aaron Palmerson. With miffed with himself as he makes his way off. Let's look at that one again. He checked. He was feigning the pass for a while, giving Palmerson the eyes, and in the end, when Aaron realised what was happening to him, he was already beat as he gave the apology. And now Lazarov stepping up. Oh, we got a touch to it, Muller, but not enough to keep it out. And Nantes make it 10 goals to 8. Let's look at that one again. Oh, he got a good leg to it as well. Muller, he knew where it was going. He just couldn't stop it. From one day to another, Casper Mortensen, number 6, out in the left wing for the first time today. So pretty much the whole team has been changed around here. Only Lucas Indrich being on from the very beginning in the attack. Number 25, he's out of the left-hand side at the moment. Friday on the line switch. Dominance. Zindrich breaks through. Ball into Friday. Bounce it in. Nice bit of handball there. Drew in the defender well. Sorry, Ludovic Fabregas. Just put in the goal. Just came in for Friday. Should have known how many players can be that physically closing in on the line as Ludovic Fabregas. Goals now. In the centre, he goes for the shot. No foul call, and a fast break opportunity. Nice catch there by Blazian. 3 men on top of him. Just a free throw. Good defending in transition. It was Lucas Delacortech. Got the final, grabbing him. Yes, it was. Figueroa's trying to help out as well. Missed last week with an injury, back in the squad today and in force of slag here. In this first half, we'll see just how fit he is. Dominance. Oh, he was going to lay it off to Saxaco alone in the end, and the referee's whistle blew. I thought it did, but then he just kept going. Silence in the arena again all of a sudden. But it's no goal. We go again. Barcelona. Suspension is now over, back to full strength. They've dealt with it very, very well. Sindrich save, Nielsen. Oh, should have been better there from the non-defense. Try and catch that rebound. Excellent stop from point blank. Emil Nielsen. Sindrich. To look around. Jumps out to the right-hand side. Dominance tries to go along down the centre here. Collapsing into the defender. Not sure the hand came to the face first. The referee sure thought so. Dragan Malmel is off. 2 minutes suspension for him. At first glimpse, looked like there wasn't too much in it. Oh, shoulder right into the face. I take it back. He was somewhat on the way down, but he tried to cut inside. Malmel was bleeding from face. Ended up taking him out with the shoulder. 2 minutes suspension now. Barca dealt with their suspension so well. Now chances to add a couple more goals and not the big 6 Fury goals. And some pass. Rock there. Not too much. Nielsen to do that one. 4-goal game. Now 10 minutes left first half. Bit of danger zone for this non-team. Still a minute and a half left to 2 minutes suspension. The beginning to find it very difficult to get goals. Line switch. Thibaut Briere sets that right side. Oh, how do you like that, Thibaut Briere? I've been waiting for that all day. Gets himself his first goal of the game. Way too much space out here for Casper Mortensen, and he puts it through the legs of his fellow Dane. That's perfect transition attack when they're a man up. Casper Mortensen will eat those for breakfast. Great to see him back in the HF Champions League as well. Didn't get to play too much last season after he was coming back from his knee injury he sustained in 2019. A fantastic player. Line switch again from Nantes. Briere picks it up eventually, ball into the line, picked up again, and a bit of luck there for Thibaut Briere. In the end, free throw given. Nantes Need to be a bit more careful with the ball. They are a man down, of course. So no goalkeeper at the moment, at least for the next 10 seconds. Gorbindo. He's got a bit of space, goes a long way around, gives it straight to Casper Mortensen. No goalkeeper at all. He gets back in time. Good stuff from and it's Iago Petrus. Rare goal for him on the counter-attack. Considered more of a defensive specialist these days. A fantastic defender as well. One of the best in the world. Can play a bit of left back as well. But not really needed in this Barca team. To Gorbindo. Gorbindo cuts inside. Nice ball over the top there, but a bit too slow. Wawrinka needs to recycle it. Brie bounced off the hands of the defender. Out for a corner throw. Oh, just squeaked by Barca. Wawrinka somehow found some space there. First of all, to beat the defender and then take it past Barca. As far close. 4-goal game again. Almost intercepted by Brie. Sindrich not looking incredibly comfortable when it comes to handling so far today. He's let the ball slip a few times, almost gave that ball away as well. No harm for the most part for this Barca side. It's off to Dolan, and Dolan has held up. Whistle blows for a free throw. They're looking for a bit more. Inside defending there is clear to see from Figueroa, but the referees just give the free throw. Now with that time out of Barca, let's listen in to what Pascal has to say. Talking about that. The Sindrich is handling there. Moments later, it's a beautiful pass in line to Ludovic Fabregas. From the cross. 7 minutes left here in the first half. And so far, it's Barca 2 wins out of 2 coming up this game. Leading by 4 goals, 14-10. And looking fairly comfortable. Today, here he is with the ball. See it again. Wings with Captain Mortensen and hands that way. He can here. He steps up to try and take it on himself. But runs into the rock. Barrios. He can Nielsen's picked up the fast break opportunity here. On from not looking too fast. Just incredibly good transition defense from Barca. It's like a way where pink flamingos just flow back into the defense area. Almost alignment as well. Almost too good. And we're going to do it one last time. For the next minutes. Luis Friday gets himself his first mention of the game. Check. We were saying if Slovenians make some nice spins at centre back. There's another one. Starts yesterday with Scuba. Absolute terror in the part of Meshkov rest of the big shock of the week so far. In fact, I think I'll let Celia feel there won't be a shock to equal it. Rest. 2 wins out of 3 then. The other group with Bay. Ball into the line. That's much better. Be minutes ago. This time around. 15 seconds now. Get the ball back. Dragon. To rally here. A couple more goals in the final 5 minutes, and then get a real game going into the second half. Barca, well, other ideas. Opportunity here. Empty goal. Places it in from about 15 meters out. What was I saying? Doing it. They played man with a week against Barca. The whole XXL and an incredible atmosphere, an incredible game. 29-25 in the end, en route to the final of the Champions League back in 2018. They're only 3 against Barca. Pops in and up the left post and a bit of there. Defense. He went for the far post. He's had no answer. And realizes there's no need to rush things. Barca back up to full strength. Gets it in the center. Eventually, no, he doesn't pick it up eventually. Spilled. No. Lazarov. The line. Decides against it. I think then in the end, free throw given by Frade, who has had a bit of a nightmare in the 2-minute suspension given away. Drops the ball. He's starting to come into the game now. Shots. He's taken off for a few minutes and now seems to have settled himself. Those long arms of Brie seem to be a constant danger in the Nantes defense. Long limbs waving out. Good spin by Palmerson. To Entrerios, he eventually gets through somehow on Nilsson's head. Raul Entrerios' career probably would have come to an end by now. Wasn't being postponed by a year. Won the European Championship with Spain back in January and decided to stick it out, I think, until at least the end of this calendar year, as Barca will play in the postponed European Final Four. So we'll see what happens when it comes to national team or otherwise. In the meantime, make it a 2-goal game. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Palmerson lays it off to Mem. Entrerios, nice ball behind the back. And Kasper Mortensen rockets that one in off the far post. Excellent handle with quick hands. It is just gorgeous at times in attack from this Barca team. That's just second nature to a man like Raul Entrerios. He knew exactly where the winger was. He knew exactly where that ball was going to go. Just over a minute left to play here. Another goal, or maybe 2 for Nantes. Sets it up very nicely. Brie behind the back. Rivera dropped over the head of his buddy Gonzalo. 17-15, minute left to play. Both teams playing gorgeous attacking handball here. At times the defense is good, but for the most part, it's all out attack. Palmerson in the center. Entrerios on the left-hand side. Very aggressive defending here. Palmerson sends Nilsson the wrong way yet again. It's a simple flick of the wrist and Palmerson is having a bit of a field day shooting-wise today. So, likely to be the final attack of this first half. Lazarov taking his time. Ovnicek in the middle. And Brie looks like he's going to come into the centre now, but Ovnicek has other ideas. Lazarov, 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Ovnicek tries to go alone. Oh, the ball spills. He's going to have to get it back to 9 meters. He does. 3 seconds left. Locked down. Good defending by Barca. And that is that for the first half match of the week here. Thursday night handball in Nantes, and it's entertaining stuff. We've had 30 underway now with Nantes attacking from right to left in this second half in their dark grey kit. And the incredibly colourful Barca defending on the left-hand side. So the band back underway immediately. And Thibaut Brie keeps his position at left back. Ovnicek in the centre and Kirill Lazarov at right back. They've done most of the heavy lifting here in the backcourt and will be expected to do the same. That's a nice ball into the line and a perfect start to the second half for Dragan Ekmalbek. He's had a fairly decent game so far today. In a thorn in the side of this Barca defense. They'll need more of that. Sindrich. Man. Out the Nantes, and we recycle it with Sindrich again. That's a big challenge. Attacker foul call. Fast break opportunity down the right-hand side, but Lazarov doesn't see it. Ovnicek takes it over the halfway line, and they decide to slow things down. Unfortunate there. Bernard could have punched a fast break, but as I mentioned in the first half, that transition defense just so good from Barca, but nothing they can do about Big Dragan. Just over a minute played, 2 goals in quick succession. Bullying Aaron Palmerson on the line there. Be surprised to see Aaron try to get his own back now in attack. 2 goals of this second half go to Nantes. And what did I tell you? In this arena, wherever Nantes are playing at home, when they've got their crowd, anything can happen. Palmerson to Sindrich. Cuts outside to the right-hand side. Mem decides to go alone this time and snuck that one past Emil Nielsen. Dika Mem having a decent game as well so far today. That's his 4th of the day. Just 1 shot miss for him. And on a few occasions we've seen that, him just cruising his way past, burying the head, getting past or getting in between 1 and 2 in defense and finding the gap. Ovnicek to Brie. Brie is going to come around to the centre on the empty switch. Thibaut Brie goes up for the shot and he puts that into the bottom right-hand corner. Easy as you like. Was cruising in the air for 3 seconds, floating on the back of the defender, and that was Thibaut Brie, I believe. Looked like he took the real brunt of that challenge, looking in a lot of pain. Let's look at it again down the other end just moments ago. Scores that wonderful goal. And as he tried to make his way back, Dika Mem, I think he, from what he's gesturing there, might have kneed him in the back or in the stomach as he went up. Thankfully, Brie is up. Changes a few words with his fellow Frenchman. Let's look at it again. Oh, I think, yeah, need him there in the kidneys. And he's going to have to go off for 3 attacks now. That's what the referee is signaling to him. I think he can do with a moment's rest as well. The issue for Nantes is they've no other out-and-out left-backs in the team. I guess we'll see Lucas de la Bretèche back in, number 28. We do indeed. So, de la Bretèche, have to make my life difficult with the pronunciation of that name. At left-back, Ovnicek in the centre. And Lazarov still out on the right-hand side. Ekmalbek comes out for a moment, drops back in on the line, looking for a bit of help there as Lazarov, he lays it off to De La Pratesh. Oh, nice ball behind there. Not sure that's exactly what he meant, but it almost worked out perfectly for Nantes. Foul given, we go again. 3 minutes played here in the second half. Just 2 goals between the sides. De La Pratesh looks to go 1 against 1. Not looking too confident, but you know what? He just hurt himself. Or his team a 2-minute suspension. With Ludovic Fabregas. Man giving that one away. A high challenge according to the referees. Looks like he got his left arm around the neck. Yeah, pretty clear to see there. So although Lucas De La Pratesh isn't looking to go for any big shots, he is looking to go 1 against 1 on another occasion. Worked out pretty well. So Lazarov now into the centre. Lays it off for Ovnicek. Ball out to the right wing, and that's gone wide. Oh, unfortunate there for Sebastian Augustinissen. Plenty of space, and you just can't be missing those opportunities. Not with a score like this as well. To be fair to Augustinissen, it's a lonely life for him out of the right wing when you've got Kirill Lazarov playing beside you. He needs to stay patient, and I'm sure he knows that already. Just one chance well in the first half. That occasion, not so good. Just over a minute left in the 2-minute suspension for Barca. They've taken the goalkeeper out. Play 6-6 in attack. Hand is up for passive play. Cinders tries to break through alone. Good save by Nielsen. Kicks that one out over the sideline. It's a high five for his efforts. Little smack at the crossbar as well to pump himself up. All very understated. But you can see the passion from the Dane against what is likely to be his future club. Mixed reports, but the majority of people say the rumours are true that Nielsen is going to Barca next season. But now, focusing on Nantes, doing very well. Palmerson steps into 9 meters, lays it off to Dikaman, tried to find that gap between 1 and 2, but nobody is going to let him through there. Not this time, Dragan. And Palmerson, he's got a bit of space on the right-hand side, tries to lay it off to the line. But Luis Frade couldn't get his hands on it. Shot's going to have to come in now. Mem has a bit of space. Hey, sneaky Mem. Oh, he makes it look so easy when he's in good form. Just floats through the air. Flick of the wrist and it's in. Oh, that's a good save. But Friday, I don't know what he was expecting there. Unless he expected the whistle to be blown, but he picked up the ball inside 6 meters and Nantes get the free throw. A bit of a let off there. They have the ball, but their opportunity cut the deficit with a man up is now gone because Barca are back up to full strength. De La Pratesh held up in defense. This time legally by Fabregas. Ovnicek tries to find De La Pratesh. Oh, penalty earned. Good stuff from the young man. Committed, that's for sure. Tried to sneak that one through the legs of Kevin Muller, but nothing doing. Just 18 years of age is Lucas De La Pratesh. What an occasion for him. Lazarov at the other end with the shot, 40 years of age. And he absolutely smacks that one in. Ball comes flying out of the goal. Beautiful. 2-goal game. 7 minutes played here in the second half. Got a game in our hands. Nice ball out to Bastian. That's off the post. Not sure if Nielsen got a touch to it, but it doesn't matter. He kept it out. He's delighted with himself anyway. Counts for him. And now Nantes looked like they were going through a rough patch for a moment there, but as they always seem to do, they can just, with an attack or two, turn things in their favour. De La Pratesh line switch with Pekmalbe. Lazarov looking for the ball, decides to leave it off to Ovnicek. Ovnicek the long way around. Augustinusson. Delaportesh is going nowhere. Ovnicek now into the line. Route one stop. But that occasion wasn't going to work out. There was no space for Dragan to bury his way through. Lazarov. Delaportesh standing shot! Oh, Lucas Delaportesh, 18 years of age. First goal of the game. And that came out of nowhere. Oh, and Sindrich leaves the ball behind again. This time fouled on the way through. Let's look at that goal again. Yeah, they shout it like that. Out of absolutely nowhere. Rockets that one into the top right-hand corner. The boy's doing good now for Nantes. Down the other end, well, he doesn't need to rocket it in. He placed it in. Perfect shooting all day long from Aaron Palmerson. The real difference between the two teams so far in this game. At least when it comes to backcourt supremacy, Aaron Palmerson on top of this one. Line switch with Pek Malbec. Plays it off to Lazarov. Aggressive defending here from Barca. Lazarov again. Second line comes in from the left wing. Good save by Kevin Muller. Oh, the rebound's in! Villar Rivera slaps it in. Superman dive into the 6-meter area. It counts, and down the other end. Ludovic Fabregas. Oh, the drama here. Stepping up moment by moment. That goal from Fabregas deflates things a little bit, but look at that rebound. The desire, the commitment from Villar Rivera. He was inside for a moment just before he jumped in, but away with it. 2-goal game. Lazarov goes alone this time, off the post, unfortunate for him. Fast break opportunity for Barca. Ball into Ludovic Fabregas again. He makes it look easy. A few goals in quick succession for Ludovic since his 2-minute suspension. Fabregas. 2 in the last couple of minutes. With that 3-goal lead again. Timeout called by Alberto Contreras. Brilliant spirit and effort, and sometimes brilliance for this non-sideline. And down the other end, we have Palmerston and Deacon scoring such easy goals and such decisive killer counter-attacks being put away by Fabregas there. It's a bit deflating. They're not going to give up that easily, I reckon. 3 minutes left in this one. Anybody's game. Oh, yes! Penalty earned. Rode the challenge. Managed to get a shot off, and it was going to be a penalty if he didn't score. Look at that one again. Found the gap out of nowhere. Somehow wriggling his way through 2 of the best defenders in the game. There's Gargas. followed it very well. Closed the legs and made a big save. Such a keeper. Unreal. So that's a bit of a blow for Nantes. 3 goals down still. Big opportunity for them wasted. It'll be turned into a 4-goal game again by Barca. That'll be big. Line switch. Fabregas, it goes out to the right side between 1 and 2. Big man looking for space. Through the middle, he's held up by 2 defenders. Matthew Bataille in the centre of defense alongside Rockefeller. Bin back in and right back. Oh, this time he misses. Thomason, the first time today. Shoots one wide to the right. Radio told to go back into a 6-0 defense. That stepped out momentarily. Check. That's a good piece of defending. Gave away penalty moments ago. Jack's made up for it there. Showed just how good a defender he is. Drawing that attacker foul. Man tries to find the line. He does find the line. And Fabregas 3-3 for him in the last 2 minutes. Former Montpellier player. Here's rivals Nantes. Played against Nantes in the final of the Champions League back in 2018 and was an instrumental player as Montpellier won the title. And immediately moved that summer to Barca, looking to emulate that achievement. Once, maybe twice this year. They're building up. It's up to check. Brie. Coming back on court fairly quiet, waiting out of the left side. He had a chance there, waiting for that pass, but up check decides to take a hit to the face there. Brie. That's a leg, take shot and save, and just free throw given. The defense and Barca testing up. Oh, but it was not stopping. And Barca in window. First goal of the game. Tackle fell. Man shot. This time, Nielsen, I think, got a touch to it. Not enough to keep it out. Again. Really well done by Barca. Through in 2 defenders, opened up that lane on the left side. Now off the check is off. Delacorte back in. See if he can do something magical again. Brie. Delacorte outside right. Oh, ball out to the wing is a good one by Grindo. This time, this is no mistake. Second of the day for him, I believe. Good ball as well by Eduardo there. Appreciates a good pass out to the wing, because he does play the wing sometimes as well. Play a bit anywhere. A man that any team would love to have. Fabregas in the line switch. Well held up there. Daniel enters the fray instead of Aaron Thomason. Second line player. Langaro held up by Bataille. Tries to power his way through, and referee's whistle blows. Strong defending there by Bataille. Laid off to Mem. Behind the back pass. Oh, yes. And a 2-minute suspension as well. That's a 1-2 for Barca in that attack. Lucas Hindrich just couldn't believe his luck there. Hesitated for a moment before going through. And yeah, the gap was there. And as he went through to take that shot, Rockefeller gives him an unnecessary shove in the back, I think it's fair to say, and gets himself a 2-minute suspension for it. Nice finish by Sidrich. Cross is off for the next 2 minutes. 4-goal game again. And already we're into the final quarter of this one. The second half absolutely flying by. Brie in the centre for the moment. Della Pratesh waiting out on the left-hand side. Line switch with Figuereras, who's come in. Della Pratesh to Brie. Lays it off to Gerbindo. He's got a bit of space. Nice pass out to the left wing. Good handball. Oh, and it's an even better save by Kevin Muller. Unfortunate there. Baptiste Damatran come in on the left wing. First shot of the day for him. Plenty of space as well, but couldn't put it away. Another youngster in this team, and you have to give credit to Alberto Entrerios. He's giving these guys plenty of opportunity. I mean, it's somewhat forced by the circumstances, but he's not just relying on 7 or 8 established players here. He's throwing everyone in, giving them an opportunity. So it is such a glorious opportunity for them, even if things don't go their way today, to face this Barca side, because if the injuries keep going the way they are for this Nantes team, they're going to have to rely on them more and more as the season progresses. Looks to go alone. Oh, good save by Muller again. Fast break opportunity. In fact, it's an empty net to shoot into. And one Dane beats the other one. Muller fires that one in. Cheeky smile on his face there, and nothing that Emil Nielsen could do about that. Just over 10 seconds left on the suspension, so that will go back again. Nielsen will be able to calmly get back to his goal in a few seconds, as Rockfelio's suspension comes to an end. Looks to go 1 against 1, lays it off to Gerbindo. He's got a bit of space now, 3 men on top of him, and a suspension called again, this time for a high challenge. Thiagos Petrus, a guilty party. There was a nice 1-2 there, particularly the pass back from Gerbindo. Tore the defence apart through the centre. Late challenge coming in from Jans and Petrus, and Sorrento was also there. Sorrento coming into the game for the first time today, on his own in the centre of defence now. What can he do? Brie! Save, Muller. 3 saves in a row for him. He's making it easy. With that, and 12 minutes left to play, 5 goals between the sides. It's looking a bit desperate for Nantes now. You have to say they've had their opportunities. Haven't been able to find a way past Muller in this second half, and on one occasion from the penalty line, Perez de Vargas with the save. Sidrich saved by Nielsen. He calls the penalty. And he's come into this game a lot better in the second half, Lucas Sidrich. Kasper Mortensen to step up to take this penalty, facing his fellow Dane. Mortensen fakes it once, twice, and places it into the bottom left-hand corner. Nice finish by Kasper. So 6 goals between the sides here. Panic stations for Nantes. They're going to take anything away from this game. Ovnicek, Della Pratesh, Gerbindo, ball out to the right wing to Augustinason, another save. Kevin Muller, what's that, 5 saves in a row? Brilliant stuff, and just so painful for Nantes and Alberto Entrerios when there are man-knocking occasions like this, to have those opportunities go to waste. So Entrerios, the younger, Raul in on the court now to finish the job against his brother. Entrerios, Angaro, left-hand side. Looks like he'll come around into the center. Here he is, Dolnitz. Looks to go 1 against 1. Oh, he's got space here. Held up by the defense. And as we approach the final 10 minutes of this match of the week, it looks like it's going to be Barcelona's day. They're going to make it 3 wins out of 3 and join Vesprem and Aalborg as the 3 sides in Group B with the perfect record. Ball over the top, almost cut out. 2 passes left. I think on the, I'm not sure if that was an attacker foul or just no time left on the passive play, but either way, it's Nantes ball. Ovnicek, ball out to Rivera. 2 men on the line now. All these moves are coming in, but they're coming just a second too late for Nantes in the attack. So Ovnicek looks to go alone. Gorbindo, Ovnicek, Delapratesh doesn't decide to go for it alone this time. Ovnicek, has he got the space? He does not. So another change, and it's the 3rd choice right back. Didn't think I'd see him today. Milan Milic. He's going out to the right wing. Gorbindo, nice ball into the line. Good save again! Kevin Muller is on fire in this second half. He's absolutely, well, while he's on fire, he's extinguished the hopes of this Nantes side. Just making it look so easy as well, so calm in his approach to goalkeeping. Always marked as the 2nd man in Barcelona. Could be out at the end of the season. But so far this season, he has been very, very strong. And a great compliment to Gonzalo Perez de Vargas, who I feel will, as the season progresses, become the main man. He's, I think, feeling his way into the season. Intrarios. Ball given away temporarily, but the referee say a foul. 8 minutes left on the clock. Intrarios tries to find the line, but straight into the hands, and Nantes have a chance in the fast break, but nobody's running it. I think they're a bit exhausted at this stage, the Nantes team. Most of the players out on court have had to put in quite a shift. Ovnicek lays it off to Gorbindo. Manhandled there by Frade. Not messing around that time. Here we go again. Delapratesh comes into the middle, awaits the ball. Goes 1 against 1, tries to find the line, but oh! Counts! Adrian Figueroa as well. Couldn't score the normal way a few minutes ago. That occasion scores an absolute worldie behind the back shot. And it's cancelled out immediately for a good old-fashioned Raul Intrarios finish. Nice to see him scoring this one in the Intrarios derby. But look at that finish. May have landed before he took the shot, but they give him the goal for execution and style. Delapratesh. Gorbindo tries to find the line, but he finds Thiago Petras, who in turn throws the ball away, but he was fouled on the way through. On the way down, I should say. Once again, excellent performance by Kevin Muller in goal in this second half. Langaro gets himself a goal. Well, filling in for Palmerson, who's been exceptional all day today at the left-back position. Oh, there's a cheeky goal from the left wing. Baptiste Damartin. He missed a fairly straightforward attempt out on the left wing moments ago, but, well, ball coming in into the backcourt, showing what he's made of there. We had a change in goalkeeper as well. And we have an Italian, 20-year-old, making his bow. It must be his debut in the Champions League. We'll see how he faces his first shot here. Will it be Entrerios or Langaro to give him his first taste of EHF Champions League handball? Oh, and he saves it! It's a Langaro shot. And Andrea Coligliori from Italy, 20 years old, making his debut into the squad instead of Cyril Dumoulin, who hurt his knee in the last training session before this match, and hopefully Cyril will be okay. And a goal down the other end by Rok Ovnicek. It's a 5-goal game again. A bit of a fight back here from Nantes, but I think it's a bit too late for them. Barcelona have done the damage early in this second half. Entrerios with what could have been an attacker foul, a normal foul called. Just 4 minutes left to play here. And Javi Pascal still remonstrating with somebody. Not quite happy with the 5-goal lead, perhaps. Or just looking for perfection. As this Barcelona side are always so perfect in the group phases. But for them, it won't count until they get their hands on the trophy again. And as I mentioned before, as Daniel Langaro gets his second goal, they'll have 2 opportunities to do it this year, or this season. One this year around Christmas time, as we have the postponed 2020 EHF Final Four. And then, of course, the Final Four next year, which everyone's aiming for here.
On attaque, on va jouer en deux. Ok, deux à droite. Le croisé sur la gauche, et le croisé Milan, si tu peux prendre le shoot, sinon tu donnes la droite, la balle et tu rentres. Ok, hey, on défonce. On va passer sur un défense en 5 avec Baptiste, Théo, Mathieu et Lucas, tu restes ici. Ok, Gourbi et Milan. Ok, c'est-à-dire tu joues l'attaque, mais tu montes la balle. Ok, Mathieu, tu sors direct et il y a Rock qui rentre direct ici à gauche. Ok, allez, je vais jusqu'au bout, les gars. Tous jusqu'au bout. Jusqu'au bout, allez les mecs, c'est bien. Tous ensemble. Allez.
Well, for Alberto Entrerios and Nantes, persisting and trying out things right until the end of this. Every single minute of court time here in this game important for them, as many of these players are getting used to playing at this level for the first time. As I mentioned, a plethora of 18, 19, 20-year-olds in the squad. And it was never going to be easy after their win against Kiel last week. But they fought well today. Good save by Muller, though. What are his percentages like in this second half? Another save for him, and he's barely had anything go past him since coming on. Absolute game killer here, Kevin Muller. Brilliant stuff, and if only he'd started, might have been a real contender for player of the match, but the game was almost over by the time he came in. He just really killed it off. Entrerios looks to go alone. Good strong defending there. Great hustle. Great hustle by Demetran. Dolanets, oh, that's gorgeous. Just so calm and composed, the Slovenian right back. Such a different style of right back play to Dika Mem. They're so explosive and aerially gifted, incredibly smart as well, both of them. But Dolanets, yeah, he's not the greatest athlete in the world, but he just makes everything around him go slow and makes it look so easy in the end. So great in these tight spaces. Never looks phased. Ovnicek. Ball into the line. It comes off the hand of Thiagos Petrus. Ovnicek cuts out to the left-hand side this time, still trying to find the line. He does eventually. Kevin Muller again. I think he's over 50% now, or at least around 50%. That's his 9th save of the day. What a performance. 4-2 defense now from Nantes, looking to steal some balls here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, nice finish. And after a bright start for the young Italian keeper, struggling a bit now as that long-range shot from Entrerios sneaks by him. But as with many of these young players in the team, a great experience to be facing Barca so early in the season. And a shot comes in from one of the 5 line players, Theo Monar, another baby in the squad. And you know, some of these players, they don't even have their name on the back of the jersey. In pre-season training, I don't think any of these guys thought for a split second they'd be on court in games like this so early in the season. But here they are, giving it their all, and you have to give them so much credit, and also Alberto Entrerios so much credit for just throwing them out there. Entrerios into the line. Oh, it's well cut out. Fast break opportunity here. 20 seconds left on the clock. It will be one last hurrah for this Nantes side. Barca clear victors in the end, 7 goals ahead. But that doesn't stop Nantes, and in fact it's going to be one last chance for Barca. Dolanets, ball out to Blasians, and he just pops that one in before the buzzer. And that is that for Match of the Week. What a second half from Barca. They were put under serious pressure in the early minutes as Nantes